We are using synthetic division, level 3. Use synthetic division to find the result of this function divided by this function here. If there's a remainder, express that remainder in this form here. Okay, so synthetic division is just a process. It's really difficult to kind of understand. It's better just to remember what the process is. So we would say the x plus 3 and the 3x cubed plus 9x squared minus 8x minus 14. Okay, so we look at the 0 here. So what's the 0 here? So what would make this function equal to 0 if x was a -3? And we would have this kind of bar here. So this is the 0 number. And then we look at the coefficients of each term. The coefficients of each term. So the coefficient of this term is 3. The coefficient of this term is 9, -8, and -14. Okay, so we drop the 3 down first. So that's our 3. And then we multiply, change color here. So we multiply the 0 number times this first coefficient. So that would give us -9. And we write the answer here, right? You add straight down, and this gives us 0. And then we repeat the process. So -3 times 0 is 0. Add straight down, I get -8. -3 times -8 is positive 24. Then we add straight down, and I would get 10 as our remainder. That's the remainder here. Okay. So then we go in ascending order to assign the letters or variables to each one. So this is our remainder. We would say 10 over what we're dividing by, x plus 3. The -8 number is the first number that would be go for ascending order. So that would be just a -8. The 0 would go in the next ascending order, which would be a 0x. And then the 3 would go in the next ascending order for 3x squared. Okay, so the process to do these is you would write everything out first so you can see it. Find the 0, and then that would be the first number you would write down. That's the number that kind of influences everything else. We write the coefficients of each of the variables. If a variable is missing or there's a gap, that would be a 0 placeholder. So there's all our coefficients. The first number drops straight down, and then we start with the process. The process is the 0 number multiplies to the first number. We write that answer out, add straight down. The 0 number multiplies to this number, write it out, add straight down. The 0 number multiplies to this number, write it out, add straight down. And then if there's anything left, that's our remainder. Okay, so if this is a 0, if our remainder is 0, then it's done it. Then it's gone into it evenly. All right. 3x squared. We don't need the 0, so we just wouldn't write the 0x. Minus 8 plus 10 over x plus 3. So usually we wouldn't write the placeholder in our answer. We would simplify it out. And then, oh, almost messed up. That's a plus. Good. All right. So that's going to be the process every time we do that. And it goes a lot faster and it doesn't take as much room as the long division, but you have to remember the process, which is easy to forget. So it's just a matter of practicing and getting used to the process so that you're able to use it. Okay. And they've done exactly the same thing without the labels. All right. I know this is a little bit tricky. Let's try one more. I'm just going to jump right into it. So we have the x plus 3 going into 4x cubed plus 12x squared plus 7x plus 23. The 0 here is -3. Coefficients. First number drops straight down. -3 times 4 is -12. That zeroes out when we add. -3 times 0 is 0. Add straight down, that gives us 7. -3 times 7 is -21. And add straight down, and I get 2. So that's our remainder. This would be the constant term. This would be the x term. This would be the x squared term. So I get 4x squared plus 0x plus 7. That wasn't me. Plus 7 plus our remainder divided by the divisor, x plus 3. Okay, and then let's just go ahead and rewrite it without the 0 there, plus 7. It's a 7. My mouse is going berserk on me. All right. So notice how much quicker it went. 4x squared plus 7 plus 2 over x plus 3. Yep. All right. So that's the kind of the faster way of doing it without all the explanation like we just did. And that's why it's the synthetic division, is if you remember, long division goes so slow and takes up so much room. If you remember the process, this one goes a lot faster and takes less room.